get started, you want to take your button and take your cord, you want to insert the cord into one of the buttonholes and then pull it out the other side. And then you want to measure the shortest cord against your board. So you just want to go from the top to where you're going to clip it. And then you want to clip your button to the top of your board. And then take your shortest cord and attach that to the bottom of your board. So to start, you want to do a knot like this. So it's half a hitch knot. So you went over and through, but for your next knot you're going to go over and through again. Instead of going under and through, which would keep all your knots down this side, you want it to go around in a spiral. So you're going to keep going over and through every time. And as you're working round, it'll start to curve around the holding cord. So you just want to pull the cord from one side to the other, and then it won't be awkward to knot. And then just keep going with your spiral knots until you get to the point where you want to add your first bead. So once you've done the first part of your bracelet, it should start to look like this, and your knots will be curving round your holding cord. So now you can add your first bead. You just want to take your working thread and put it through the centre of your bead. And then you're going to continue doing the same knots you were doing before, so just going over and through each time. And you want to do a few knots in between each bead. So I'm going to do 5 knots before I add my next bead. And once you've done your 5 knots, or however many knots you decide to do, you can put your next bead. And then again, doing the same knots you were doing before. So once you've added your last bead, you should have something that looks like this, and you want to leave about an inch there without beads to match what you've got there, because as they spiral around the bracelet, it will hurt if you're putting your hand down. So it's best to have a little bit there that hasn't got beads on. So then you can complete your bracelet the same way as you did there at your beginning, by just doing a few extra half knots as you go down. So once you've done that, it should look like this. So now you can remove your bracelet from the board, and you want to tie a knot at the end here with both your cords just to hold everything in place. And try and get your knot up to the end of the bracelet as close as you can. And then you want to tie another couple of knots along. You want to leave a gap for the button. Put a knot in there, and then do another knot and you just want to make sure that all your knots are nice and tight, and you can give them a little bit of extra security by sealing them with a lighter if you want, and then you can trim off your excess. And I'm just going to seal this end with a lighter. And once you're finished, you should end up with something that looks like this. That's your completed spiral beaded bracelet.